And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Tanner Houck.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel in the back, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and we are underway. Now it's melted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. What a start to this one. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Ozzie Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies have cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
That's a little bit low. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
How? Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. There, the right-hander deals. Slider misses outside.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him. You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Matt Olson at the plate now. That's ball one. And another ball. There's the strike, and the count 2-1. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Spencer Strider.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's
pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. He talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
The line of the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leading off.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First, Durant dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Kicks and fires. Come on, he missed 96 with that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Rounds the bases, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ballgame so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. There's a strike at the knees. Red Sox already leading. The line to kick the pitch. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Ozuna reaching back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
This is off the inside, and 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all. And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. It's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
0-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The right-hander back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under a microscope.
The 0-2. And it goes just foul. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Sean Murphy. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Ozuna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played that one in the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So first and second with one man gone. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and it's a 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Bogan, something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Fouled off, he was late. The Braves trailing by a run here at the top of the second. Towards first. Over to Story for one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Waller. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting number, the second baseman, today,
And next for the Red Sox, Cedane Rafaela. That misses the zone, ball one. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In for a strike, 1-2. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. A walk and a run scored his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. On to the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Out, back to work. Harris measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. And one away in the top of the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses, 1-0. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Whips it to Casas. They get the out on Acuna. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fought off foul. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 1-1. The Braves down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Durant moving under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The line to the pitch. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1. The line of the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next pitch is outside.
Three balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you another bounce?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Story in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
No strike.
And he deals. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Well, the slider's away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
And the pitch. Inside ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 1-for-1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. This is again 5 in a row. That pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The pitch. Got him looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called 3rd strike.
Well, I have to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that at bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react to pull the trigger.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. That one pulled foul. Two outs. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So stepping in for Boston, William Abreu. That clips the corner. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bases loaded, 2 down. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now fly ball to right center. Harris sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. The batter now, Austin Riley. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. And it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0-for-1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. The pitch. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Here's a strike. The pitch. Up the middle. Into the outfield base hit. Around second is Riley. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Jorge Soler, next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Slice the other way and foul. Two on, one out. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Murphy takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2-2 now. Check swing. Now a look on to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. To third, Devers. Third out. 2 left for Atlanta, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Now, Connor Wong. Here comes a pitch. Gets under and pops it up. Arcia should have this one. Nabs it, and there's one down.
The second baseman.
So next, Cedane Rafaela. First pitch misses. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a pitch. And another ball. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that one a little below the knees. Full count now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the center fielder, Jaron Duran. That catches the corner. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Garcia. Out, back to work. That's off the mark, ball one.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And here it comes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The line and pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Duran settles underneath it. Hooks it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Trout on his way on. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
He was all over that one. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The Red Sox up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the second out.
That's about as nasty of a sport as you'll come across, especially in terms of the movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1. Out over to first, and he's back in safely. Harris off the first with 2 away. And another ball. And a pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. He hammers one out to right. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 2. And there at the knees. That's strike 1. And the slider just misses. And it's foul away. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Now batting, the first base baseman.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a ball.
And a base hit into right. Here comes Riley. Now a long throw home. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Marcelo Zuna next up for the Braves. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Two outs. And a foul ball. Pitches in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought he clipped the corner.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom of the inning, down to number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
No left field. Tyler O'Neill.
The line to the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Rafael Devers up to him. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Left-hand hitter waits. That just misses, and it's 2-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Tried backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The line of the pitch. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
One down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the right, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And fouled off. Big swing, and around, and strike two. The pitch. Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one is lifted in the air. Ozuna should have it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. Fought off foul. Runners out first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Down line close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Fouled off, he was late. Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chris Martin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jorge Soler now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. Martin, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And that's in for a strike. This one popped up right side. Casas under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The 0-2. And Gallant strikes, he goes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down.
Zach Walker.
And that one fouled off. Just off the inside corner. And the count's full.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days, you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up enough.
And the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. And now 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The throw to second is offline, and that keeps the inning alive.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone. Strike one. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Goes down looking. So they strand a pair. 7-8-9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom of the 6th, and down the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Line to kick the pitch.
We're just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez also getting ready. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And another ball. What a stop from his backside. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So 2 down now, and here is Cedane Rafaela.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that is in for a strike. And a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short, Arcia. Fires across the diamond. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3. The pitch. And a good eye there. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wide.
High fly ball down the left field line. O'Neill makes the grab, 1 down.
Now down back. Third base.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That's the third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting. The first base baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. First offering misses badly for ball one. The pitch. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much given at first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late on that fastball.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Riley, the lead runner at second. Olsen at first, 1 gone. Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out.
That's down.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag save. He's in the third on a wild pitch.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. Next to hit, Jorge Soler. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corner, still be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Two outs, bases are full. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Way upstairs, going to count 1-2. And just misses with that one. And that's a little bit high. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightened up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Braves will strand 3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bomer.
The best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jaron Duran getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now the left field.
And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. Little chase that time. The Red Sox trailing by 2 near the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ozuna ranging back. And it's gone! The run! He sends it out of here. It's 4-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One out, base is empty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Down the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to first. And it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to find it.
Here's Trevor Story. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And we are starting over. It's 4-4. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. A slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Pitcher on here, Joe Jimenez.
7-7. Joe.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That clips the corner. Right-handed reliever. Great swinging. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Greg Weiser. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tied at 4. That clips the corner. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. With no chance to recover, he'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, the guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to give more than 3 outs in this inning.
Go-ahead run on base. Michael Harris, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Just missed. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. Next offering is in for a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bill.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
2 on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Known for his late inning heroics. pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side over to Story for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. One half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. To the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And he deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Here's Johnson getting loose out there. Minter also throwing. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. In for a strike, and now 2-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
The second baseman today,
So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
We go to the 9th. So down to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. The right-hander back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Bounce to the left side. Devers. throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man of the night.
Good sinker, low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Four in the ninth. Not even close there. Now 1-2. And another ball. That one misses. Counts ball 3-2. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead. Oh, a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
And the right-hander deals. Check swing. One around. And that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Ball down to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up, and we are tied 4-4. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, Jared Duran. Jimenez back to work. Slider clips the corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Swing and a chopper. And he takes it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low, 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman,
Devers down. A strikeout and a walk. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Substitution down at first base. And here's the pinch runner, David Hamilton. Here's Trevor Story now. And that's outside. 1-0.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. The shortstop takes the ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Trying to send this extra innings. Fall foul.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little turn on the fastball.
Kicks and fires. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And how's A.J. Minter to the mound?
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 2 outs. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Just missed it. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we are tied 4-4. Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, Josh Winkowski.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's the Braves DH, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Just missed. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2-1. The slider just misses. Sean Murphy on deck for Atlanta. And here it comes. Ball 4, he locked in, and that keeps things going. Substitution now at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Whit Merrifield. First and second, no outs. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Liam Hendricks getting ready to go. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Righty delivers. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
That had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Little chopper rolls foul. And now the count is even. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And here in extra innings. Ground ball to first, could be 2. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Out there to center, sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Winner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the second fly.
Liam Hendricks into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And saying he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
And that one is inside ball 1. Murphy at second with 2 down. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-4.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires him to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Out towards right center field, Durant sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So it's 4 runs for him, 2 hits, 1 was a home run, no errors, and nobody left on. Last chance to even things up, we head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 8 and the 4. Now into the game, Whit Merrifield. He'll be out in left field.
Number 15.
So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida.
The designated hitter.
And the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Hold on to the count.
And it's even up. Fastball for a strike. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. You got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
But Brady, having one down, takes a strike. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. He's there. He's got it. And there are two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Connor Wall up next for the Red Sox. That's in there. That's strike one. And downstairs. Man on second, two down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Check swing. Now went down to first. Yes, he did. He has rolled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They led 12 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits. 3 errors. They led 12 runners on base. Time for ball game. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive safely.